What's up YouTube? It's Tavari aka Flare Unique. Welcome to the channel. I'm bringing you another Resident Evil Resistance build today. But, don't attack the mic. I want this one to live. So we're going to be doing the Mastermind that I do not play often. You guys know I don't like Alex. I hate this Mastermind. However, there is a way to play her if you're not one of the people who can use the traps, do all the herding of survivors. We'll make it simple. Let's just do a creature build, or a very sickening creature build, which is going to rely mainly on your ability to infect survivors and basically slow their progress while bleeding out their time. If you have not set up a map,
what are you waiting for, huh? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?
go do that. If you already have a map set up, then let's go ahead and get started. When you're setting up your preset for your map, I generally take the one that I'm not going to use and I'll turn that into my preset. You'll see my creatures are set further into the level. Generally, I try to set them back so I have enough time to buff them because once again, this is another buff build. Half of my build is based on buffs. I've locked the doors to slow the progress on the way to there. Along the way, survivors generally, unless they have Jan who might have bought a very powerful weapon right at the start, they're not going to have too much by the time they get through these doors, and this is your chance to make your first attack on them. If you have energy leech, you're going to start getting your bio recharge up really quick so you can go ahead and start the horde. You know this is what we're going to do. For each of the preset maps that I've set up, I've set lickers in areas not too far away from where the survivors will start. Generally, this is where I want to start my first horde, and I'm gonna buff them up from there. So, of course, you've got her almost useless Octavio. He's gotten some buffs, but he's still not the greatest. Let's be honest, if a Jill's on their team or a Becca with a grenade launcher, they're probably gonna rocket him to death, grenade launch him to death, and that's the end of that. He's more of a addition. He's a good add-on when we've got a lot of stress going for the survivors. Throw him down and kind of mix things up. We're definitely taking this, bring a buff for the poison to give that off to other zombies, because if we were to put on Epidemic, the poison will spread from one zombie to another and last longer in the air, linger longer. However, you lose the ability to greatly increase the infection rate, which is something that we want here. Generally, this doesn't really matter. Lower the cost or do the mechanic, whichever one you want. Trap, we're going to use that. We're definitely not using those. We don't want to kill our creatures. This will decrease the infection related cards cost, so this works. This works because we're going to be using infected creatures. You can use the Jester as well. This is all preference. Here is our equipment. We have the viral canister, so we're going to increase. We already have a great infection rate increase, but we're going to up that by putting on a moderate on top of that. So now we're going to be getting these people sick quickly, get them to that third stage infection so they're just coughing, bleeding out that time, losing that health. So we doubled up on the movement speed here. For what it's worth, them being faster will help with the buffs that speed them up. Here is our deck. Let's go ahead and get a match found. Right, we've got a match here. We're going to downtown. So the first of the maps that we looked at, I've set one of the objectives outside of the area where I put my lickers just to give them something else to do out there. When they see that, it'll be just a slight offset, but it's still, once again, something to buy me more time. These survivors are readying up pretty quickly, so they must know what they're doing. Let's go ahead and ready up. All right, we've got some pretty decent ranks here. The only one who is under his threshold, his best would be Martin, because he hasn't reached level 24, so he is missing something, one ability. I don't play survivors, so I don't know what it is.
I will claim the power that is rightfully mine, and your suffering will assist me.
So let's go ahead and start putting some zombies over here. All right, and here are our buffs already coming through. Let's lock that door and get those guys buffed. We're gonna get the poison on these guys. We really want the energy leech before they reach here.
Open the path to further.
There it is, energy leech. Perfect. All right, let's get a little speed on these guys and find out where our survivors are at.
This is my door. I control where
They're
you
on their
can
way in
or
now.
can't go.
All
Now
right.
run through this maze.
Let's
I will
get him.
crush you.
Just want them to take a few shots. Let the lickers get in on them, and let's go in. All right, we've got 3 of them infected already. Grab them, let go. We're already getting our energy, so let's go ahead and, oh, get off the camera. We will not let them get time from cameras. Throw in another licker. Let's get him buffed. He moved too quick, but I think we get the point.
Surprised it took you that long to find. I made that one easy for you.
All right, get off this cam before she gets it, and we'll move to one that's already guarded.
Fly, my pretties, fly!
Gonna throw a little buff down that way. Buff to this one. She's going in. Let's get a zombie waiting for her. Lock that door, turn off this light. Get some poison on these guys. And see, look at that time, 5 seconds, 5 seconds. They're just getting taken down. All right. Someone's trying to come in here. I think they figured out there's a licker, which is not a good idea for them. Speed them up. She's gonna come in here and she's going to give us more time and energy. We're gonna shut this door.
How did it take you so long? A few small adjustments will make things more interesting.
All right, let's see if we can get her to cough.
This could
There we
be
go.
the most disappointing test yet.
Oh, and she's getting her comeuppance in here. All right, I think they're all waiting at the exit.
Kill or be killed.
Hey, we're gonna get off of that because Jan is trying to attack the cam. Let's just go ahead and keep him. Some time falling off of this. Just attack him from inside. Let's go.
Escape like this?
There we go. We have shaved this time down. Because they're standing on the exit, they can still make it.
Data is intriguing.
Oh, we dropped them all.
Just
That's
as
it.
I calculated.
Easy peasy. Like, so you don't need to be a trap mastermind for Alex.
Confess, I am
You can
somewhat
still
surprised
be a
you
horde
survived
master.
so long.
Alright guys, so that's how I play Alex. What kind of build do you use when you play Alex? Leave your comments down below. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe so you can stay up to date on my future uploads. I had a lot of fun making this video for you, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Y'all have a great rest of the day. Be safe. See ya.